Savannah Chrisley took to Instagram to reveal there was one person in her life who always makes everything better. Initially, Chrisley Knows best fans would assume she's referring to her significant other Nick Curdiles. Savannah, however, has been pretty adamant about keeping the details of her relationship off social media. So, even if she felt this way about Nick, she likely wouldn't declare it on Instagram. The next person on the list for most Chrisley Knows best fans would be Todd. After all, Todd and Savannah are incredibly close. Some very critical followers even claim Todd and Savannah are a little uncomfortably close. Savannah Chrisley's Instagram post was not about her boyfriend Nick, nor was it about her father Todd. So, who was this person that made everything better for Savannah? Keep reading. It was a beautiful photo of Savannah and her grandmother Nanny Faye that she shared on Instagram. Neither one of these beautiful women looked at the camera, but they both had gorgeous smiles on their faces. The photo featured Savannah with one of her arms behind her grandmother and wrapped across her shoulders. Her other arm was stretched out in front of Nanny Faye's torso as if she was offering her support. Leaning out and down, Savannah positioned herself to meet her grandmother at her shorter eye level. In the caption, Savannah noted her grandmother had a way of making everything better. It was a beautiful picture of Savannah and Nanny Faye, posted on her profile just shy of 24 hours ago. Savannah's precious photo has been liked over 120,000 times. Kyle Chrisley's wife Ashley commented on the photo, noting that both Savannah and Nanny Faye were absolutely gorgeous. Here's what some of Savannah Chrisley's fans had to say about the photo. Did you think Savannah Chrisley's tribute to her grandmother was sweet? Share your thoughts with us in the comments down below. And, keep coming back for more Chrisley Knows best news. Allie Johnson loves reality TV. She can't believe she was able to find a job writing about it. Allie has been doing this for 2 years. In the glittering world of reality TV, few names shine as brightly, or as enduringly, as Savannah Chrisley. From her early days on Chrisley Knows Best to becoming a fashion entrepreneur and podcast host, Savannah has grown up in front of America's eyes. And while her life has been punctuated by dazzling highs and painful lows, one question has always hovered just beyond the spotlight: who does she turn to when the cameras stop rolling and the world feels just a little too heavy? Recently, Savannah revealed the answer with heartfelt clarity. "It's not a secret anymore," she said with a soft smile in a video shared to her Instagram followers, who number over 2 million. "There's one person who makes everything better. Always has, always will." But this wasn't the reveal fans were expecting. A life in the spotlight. Savannah has lived a life far from ordinary. Born into the Chrisley clan, one of reality TV's most glamorous and outspoken families, she was raised on quick wit, high standards, and unwavering family ties. Todd Chrisley, her father, is a force of nature, known for his southern charm and sharp tongue, while Julie, her mother, has always been the quiet strength in the storm. Savannah quickly carved her own path, capturing viewers' hearts with her keen sense of style and undeniable charisma. But as the family navigated fame, fortune, and eventually federal scrutiny, Savannah was forced to grow up fast. In 2022, her parents were convicted on federal charges of tax evasion and bank fraud, a devastating blow that rocked the family and Savannah's world. "It felt like the ground fell out from beneath me," she confessed on her podcast, Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley. "I had to become a parent to my siblings overnight. I didn't even have time to process my own emotions." Savannah, at just 25, took custody of her younger brother Grayson and her niece Chloe, a decision that would change her life forever. More than a sister, raising a teenager and a young girl isn't easy for anyone, let alone a woman juggling a media career, family upheaval, and personal heartbreak. Yet Savannah did it with grace, though not without struggle. "There were nights I just cried myself to sleep," she shared. "I felt like I wasn't enough. Like I couldn't be mom and dad and big sister all at the same time. It was during these late-night meltdowns that the person who makes everything better began to shine the brightest. No matter how low I got, they were always there. Whether it was bringing me a glass of water, holding my hand, or just sitting beside me in silence, just being there," she said, her voice breaking slightly. Who was she talking about? Fans speculated. Was it her ex-fiancé Nick Curdiles? A new boyfriend? A mentor? The answer, as it turned out, wasn't romantic. It was deeply, beautifully familial. The unexpected hero, Chloe, the person who makes everything better, is Chloe, Savannah revealed. At just 11 years old, Chloe Chrisley, Savannah's niece and now her ward, has become Savannah's anchor, her light in the darkest of times. And it's not hard to understand why. She's got this laugh that fills the whole house, Savannah said, eyes glowing. And she's wise beyond her years. She'll come up to me, stroke my hair, and say, "Savannah, you're doing great. You're the best mommy ever." And just like that, the tears stop. I breathe again. Their bond, always strong, deepened after Julie and Todd's sentencing. Chloe, who has grown up on reality TV herself, has had to navigate the confusing storm of public scrutiny and private grief. But like her aunt, she's proven to be made of stronger stuff. She's been through so much, and yet she chooses joy every day, Savannah explained. And that joy is contagious. A family rebuilt in the Chrisley household, resilience isn't just a trait, it's a tradition. And while the structure of their family has shifted, their foundation remains. People think I saved Chloe, but the truth is, she saved me, Savannah admitted. She reminded me why I get up every morning. Why I keep fighting. Their daily life, captured in glimpses on social media, is filled with the mundane and the magical. Chloe's dance recitals, school projects, movie nights with popcorn and face masks, and long talks on the front porch. I'll never forget one night I was feeling overwhelmed, and she looked at me and said, "You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be present." That came out of an 11-year-old, Savannah laughed. And I swear, in that moment, I felt like she was raising me. The legacy of love. Savannah's vulnerability in sharing her story has opened doors for others. On her podcast, fans write in thanking her for being real, for not sugarcoating her pain, and for showing what strength looks like in stilettos and sweatpants. She doesn't pretend that things are easy. "I've learned to ask for help. To forgive myself. To lean on faith and family," she said. And above all, she's learned the power of unexpected heroes. "Chloe doesn't even know how much she's done for me. How her love has literally lifted me out of bed some mornings," she said. "But I make sure to tell her every day." A new chapter today, Savannah is focused on building a life that feels true to her values, her family, and the new version of herself forged in the fire. "I used to think success was about being on magazine covers, running a beauty brand, being seen," she reflected. "Now I think it's about laughing with Chloe in the kitchen. About hearing Grayson say, 'Thanks for being there, sis.'" She's still running her Sassy by Savannah beauty line, still podcasting, still dazzling on red carpets, but her measure of everything better has changed. "Chloe taught me that better isn't about going back to what was. It's about finding joy where you are." Savannah Chrisley reveals who makes everything better. The spotlight of fame, under the harsh glow of headlines and social media speculation, it's easy to forget that behind every celebrity is a real person, someone who struggles, heals, and leans on others to make it through. Savannah Chrisley knows this all too well. Known for her role on Chrisley Knows Best, her successful beauty brand Sassy by Savannah, and her candid podcast Unlocked, Savannah has become more than just a reality TV star. She's a symbol of resilience, reinvention, and raw honesty. In a world obsessed with filters and perfection, Savannah's story stands out because she doesn't pretend to have it all together. And recently, in a heartfelt moment that moved fans and followers alike, Savannah revealed the one person who, more than anyone, makes everything better. "It's not who you think," she said with a smile during an intimate podcast episode. "It's not about romantic love or fame or fixing things. It's about who holds your hand through it. Fame, family, and fractures the outside." Savannah's life once looked like a southern fairy tale. She grew up in a sprawling mansion, with a larger-than-life father in Todd Chrisley and a picture-perfect family on TV. But real life doesn't follow a script. Over the past few years, Savannah has weathered storms that would have knocked most people down for good. Her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, were convicted of federal tax evasion charges in 2022, a legal whirlwind that upended the entire Chrisley family dynamic. Almost overnight, Savannah became the primary guardian of her younger brother Grayson and her niece, Chloe. "I didn't ask for this, but I wouldn't trade it either," she said. "Taking care of them has been the hardest and most beautiful thing I've ever done." What followed was a crash course in adulthood. Not the curated version with filtered Instagram posts and brand deals, but the raw, gritty reality of being a parent at 25, balancing court hearings with school runs, and trying to hold it all together when everything felt like it was falling apart.